A lot of times to get traction on this internet, you may see a lot of MCs, former stars starting to do podcasts a whole lot, right? And they may do things that may jeopardize their integrity, their morals, and their principles, and may not even care about it as long as they can jump in the algorithm. I gotta ask y'all, did Dame Dash lie about the Big L story? Because Camron responds, and the streets is talking. It seems like Dame wasn't even cool with Big L, especially with his family. Let's talk about it.
This is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Oh, this is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Hey, this is Harlem legend, no cap. Harlem legend TV, we the realest on the screen. Breaking down the culture, keeping everything clean. Hip hop stories raw, nothing in between. From the block to the world, we chasing a dream. See the world through a lens so wide. Every hood story, every truth they hide. I'm the pulse of the block where the truth resides. Harlem legend TV where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV where the realness abides.
Yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy E-Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. If you're new to the channel, if you're old to the channel, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notifications so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. I gotta keep it real and I gotta break this down to the purest form. Because a lot of times on this internet, especially now what's going on, everybody wants to be in the algorithm. Everybody wants to be that guy. Everybody wants to be on camera. Everybody wants to go viral. Dame Dash may be compromising his integrity, his principles, and his morals to say some of the things he's saying on the internet. And to be real with you, even Camron, right? Camron has come out and respond to him basically saying that he was crying in the car in order for, he had some work in the car. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't really, he had them bricks in the car with Big L in the car. So it made me start thinking like, damn, I thought Big L wasn't really close with Dame like that, right? And when I made a couple calls to the hood, a lot of the OGs are saying the same thing. First off, let me play for y'all what Dame Dash actually said about Camron. You heard crying in the car. Pay attention to this, y'all.
A drug with Cam. You know why? Because when he was young, I was on my way to the hill, me, him, and Big L. And I made a left on Amsterdam into a checkpoint, and I didn't have a license. But at that time, they didn't really always lock you up, but they sometimes did. So I was like, yo, I think I can get out of this, but I'm just letting y'all know I got 3 bricks in the car, but I'll wear it. Cam started crying, man. And he told us right then and there that he would put himself in PC. Fuck that, I'm putting myself in PC. Me and Big L like, what? So we went to the side and was like, you know, afterwards we were laughing, but we were like, I was like, I will never hustle with him. He's a ball player. And he, you know, he does music. So I never really, he's a civilian. But you can't be saying you the best that ever did it in Harlem. And you never sold drugs. And if you had to go to Ohio after you was a rapper, that's not the best that ever did it. How dare you say some shit like that? And another thing is like, they made up no homo, but this nigga saying pause, has pause on his forehead. You didn't make up pause. So you lost your rights. You're not to me, you're Fredo, you're Cameo. No more. Pause. Don't act like you don't. Every time you say pause, you're celebrating the Godfather, me. We made that up. Stop saying it unless you think I'm the best that ever did it. Don't act like you did it. That was, come like, niggas saying, and the reason why is they can't say no homo, because they'll get canceled. So now you're going to try to now take that?
Aiming in on the Big L story, right? He says Camron starts crying because he got caught in a roadblock with the police and he had them bricks in the car. Now, he came up with the name Big L, and a lot of us are speculating Big L actually messed with him, right? Well, Big L was actually in a group called Children of the Corn, okay? And I believe Camron some of them were managed at the time by Dame Dash, because he said it himself. So it's like it kind of correlates a little bit. Pay attention.
Like, it was like, you know, when someone gets into a business outside of the street, then you automatically get cool because, like, oh shit, you from the, you know, that kind of thing. I see him. And he was always, when he was ahead, he was supportive. You know, it was around the time Cam and Mace and Bloodshed were all in a group called Children of the Corn, and I was managing them. And, you know, he had a single deal, and that was a big deal in the hood at the time. But it just never really popped off for him. So it was like when he was doing well, he would look out for us any way he could. And, you know, we ended up battling him on 139th Street, you know, because Sean Arnold was like, you keep saying Jay better than Big L. And Jay came and he said, he outside now. So he walked over there. And, you know, that's not a block you could just walk off sometimes, you know, it's an ill block. But it was dope. And when we finally got in position and things weren't going the way he wanted, he was going to come sign with us. So, like,
so it kind of gives just a little bit of validity to what he's saying, because Dame was around at this time. But Cam tells a whole total different story from the Children of the Corn days. You heard? Yeah, it's like telling half truths to the point where you can be compromising your integrity, your morals, and your principles. I got to be real, because once you tell one lie, you're liable to tell a bunch more. Pay attention to what Cam has to say about all of this. And him and Mace is basically laughing, but they letting it be known. Big L was grimy, and he would have lined Dame up for them bricks. Pay attention.
And today I almost cried thinking about you, man. For real, how you doing these days, man?
I see you every day. This morning, I literally see you every day. So just this morning, just this morning you gonna cry for me?
Yeah, man. Right, man. Yeah.
I hear you, man. Well, I'm good.
You never told me about you and Big L and Dame being in the car.
Wow, yeah, yo, I seen that. I didn't know me, Big L, and Dame was in the car together. I didn't even know that me, Big L, and Dame have ever been in the car together.
Oh man!
You know what's great? I was going to save that for my show because I didn't want to get into this. I really didn't want to.
Yeah, I was going to mind my business, but
listen to how listen to how Cam addresses this, y'all. Listen to this.
So Mo with the popcorn. I said, he's taking my part, boss.
I've never, look at Mo got the
I'm not talk with Flea.
Now, I'm going to say for totally, but I didn't know that nigga was such a liar. Like, you know how your man is your man, so you probably don't be annoyed. Like you that's your man. You be like, nah, you just hate us. I didn't know this nigga lied like that, man. Yeah. First of all, let me tell you something. And I'm going to say to talk Flea, but Mace know.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, bro. Big L is not your man. This whole shit don't even make no sense. First of all, I'll say this real quick because we got to move on. Me, you, and Big L going to get drugs or riding around Harlem don't even sound right. Big L didn't fuck with you. I tried to plug you into Big L when you wanted to sign him when he started his own label, Flamboyant. And y'all was trying to sign him. But Big L brother, Big Lee and Reg, they didn't like you. If you had 3 bricks in the car, or you was on the way to get 3 bricks in the car, on the way to get bricks, whatever fucking lie you told, story you told, you wouldn't have made it home. Big L lines niggas. Mace, right?
Yeah. Yeah. He lying me. So,
No, Big
you
L.
got a point there.
That's right.
Yeah, you quick on your feet.
Big L lines niggas like barbers, my nigga. You wouldn't have made it home, my nigga. Stop that. Yo, it's really, you going out bad, bro. Stop lying, my nigga. Me, you, and Big L have never been nowhere to get no work or had no work or stopped in a checkpoint or nothing, my nigga. You going out bad. But I'll just sit on talk with Flea Murder. But yeah, man, you might need to say a prayer for me.
Yeah.
I gotta be real. I gotta keep it 100. Is Dame Dash basically, is Dame Dash basically just compromising himself for the internet? Because a lot of these OGs say they won't get on the internet at all and talk about none of this stuff. But has it turned to Dame Dash basically exploiting himself to the internet and telling half-truths? I'm just asking y'all for he could look good against Cam, because when you really break it down, it really didn't make any sense, because a lot of the OGs, yo, look, I'm born and raised in Harlem. You heard? I'm from Harlem Hospital. I'm born in Harlem. I'm born and raised in Harlem. It run in my blood. I can make a couple calls and figure out what's going on. And every OG I spoke to, older dude that was around back in them days, you heard, NFL crew, 139th and Lennox, they didn't rock, like, he didn't rock with Dame Dash. Big L did not rock with Dame Dash, yo. So that's kind of crazy to me that Dame Dash would be up here telling half-truths. I mean, at the end of the day, people would sell out anything to go viral. People would do anything. And I'm not putting nothing past Dame Dash. Even your favorite unk, your favorite OG, anybody will do it just to go viral and sell records. You heard? It's just like the industry. They do anything to sell records the same way they're going to do anything to sell streams. And at this point, y'all let me know down in the comment section. Did Dame Dash basically compromise his morals, principles? You heard? Did he? You heard? Did he? Did he compromise his moral principles, man? Just to outdo Cam and to make himself look like, you know, better than Cam at this point, man. Because as we all know, OGs don't really carry it this way. But it seems like they're doing anything for the internet fame, internet attention. This is nasty work if this is all a lie. But hey, who am I? It's your boy E or you, aka the Harlem Legend, man. Get down in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Camron is calling Dame Dash a liar. Basically. You heard? And a lot of OGs that I rock with is telling them he's a liar. Big L didn't rock with him. Y'all let me know, man. Is principles compromised at this point? Integrity? Morals? Get in the comment section. Salute.